Okay, teka lang ha, kasi yung aking mic hawak ko. Kailangan ilagay ko sa dali lang ha, bongga bells. Hindi naman bago dati na to. Kaya lang ang hawak ko. Pero it's okay, I can do like this naman. Kaya lang kita yung ano eh. Yung pinaka, yung aking kasing Prince of Heart eh, bongga bells. Okay, itatabi ko mo. Yung nagpe-pray ako and then nagsasalita ako and then at the same time, I want to go ahead and, to inspire people what we doing. So, what you say. Pero konti-konti lang, konti lang yung pagmamahal sa magulang and then pagdarasal and then gusto ko ipakita rin sa background ko yung mga mission natin. Okay? So, kung let's say, ang gagawin natin is about ano po ang mission nyo, and then, kasi mahirap yung sinasabi lang, kailangan pinapakita rin at the same time. Yes. Bata pa ako, I'm very quiet. Kung usap muna tayo sandali before the I am very quiet when I was young. Talagang, my dad is very strict and all that. Talagang, we only speak quiet kung kailangan lang.
Talaga po.
Yeah. And then, talagang, as I mentioned to you last time that we speak, talagang gano'n lang ako. Very quiet, pero it just happened talagang parang, eto, God put me in this situation. So, which is, I am very blessed, I am very thankful that He chose me one of His servant, Parang ikaw din, you kind of servant as well, to notice those people who has a talent, who has a lead that, we can get the great value for the whole world.
Right.
All right. Pero I want to be a title this like a Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Yes. Hello, good day to everyone. I'm Lay from Club Unstoppable Wealth, our YouTube channel. Welcome to our YouTube channel and also our Facebook page. That's Super Awesome Healthy Lifestyles. So again, meron na naman po tayong very special na i-interviewhan. She is a very colorful personality and we can say na in a way she's getting popularity in Facebook. She's one of the Facebook personalities na talaga namang marami siyang followers. She's a Filipino philanthropist based in Jacksonville, Florida. And she is doing volunteer work, social work to help the underprivileged, helping the less fortunate. And dahil Filipino po siya from Jacksonville, Florida, and sinabi niya rin na siya ay isang true-blooded Caviteña, taga Bacoor. However, talagang nasa puso niya po to give donations, encouraging her friends as well for donation sponsorship. So talagang it's a very good honor to do this interview with our good friend, Miss Lovely ZENDY Chavez. Hello, Miss ZENDY. How are you po?
Hi, I'm doing well. Thank you. Like Kalina from Cavite, Philippines. This is yours, Lovely ZENDY Chavez, the Queen of Hearts in Waterloo, Jacksonville, Florida, USA. Hello to all my kababayan all over the world. Hello, God bless, and Happy New Year 2021.
Ayan, Happy New Year to everyone. And yun nga, that's my first question, Miss Lovely ZENDY. Ayan, Lovely ZENDY. Because you're actually getting a lot of followers sa Facebook. Because sa Facebook ko po nakilala si Miss ZENDY. And I think na-interview rin siya kay Mr. Tulfo, no? Because
Yes,
of the mga activities niya and social
yes,
work, volunteer work na talagang kakaiba, and it's actually getting a lot of attention in media as well. That's why ang kanyang label is Queen of Hearts. So, can you tell us all about it? Paano po nag-start tong Queen of Hearts label po sa inyo, ma'am?
okay. First of all, good evening there in the Philippines and good morning here in America. And of course, have a blessed word. So, Queen of Heart is like coming from God. That God gave it to me since I was young. I'm very gentle person to care a lot of people, especially my family. Of course, on top of that, God and my mother, Mama Puring Chavez. So since I was young, helping a lot of people, friends all over Cavite, and of course Manila, and now around the world, and of course around Philippines. I started that's because when the Taal volcano was erupted, which is
Okay.
gonna be a year, this January 11, you
Yeah.
know. So I felt very touchable. That's because not because it's close to Cavite. It's just a matter like when I saw those children on the road walking, no sleeper and everything. What I did is just close my eyes and pray to God. And I said, I want to help these people. I
Okay, okay.
started from all of it. And yet before the taon naman talagang I've been helping a lot of friends, um, classmates, whoever I see every time I go to Philippines. I remember things that whoever see that they don't have this, they don't have that. I just
Mm.
look and I try my best to provide. So now, even here in America, I have a lot of people as well in my little way. So I tell myself I am not a queen of heart. I have a pure of heart, but people call me that I'm a queen of heart. So probably is because I have a lot of people around the Philippines, all over provinces in the Philippines from the United States of America.
Right, right. Okay. So, just to verify, ma'am, you started being labeled as the Queen of Hearts during the time of yung
Yes,
Taal
yes,
eruption. I think
yes,
that was last year. So,
yes,
but you mentioned even before that, you were also giving donations, most especially to Filipinos,
yes,
right, in the Philippines. Ayun. So, and after Taal, ayun, tuloy-tuloy na siya. Especially during the pandemic, I think yung pagiging Queen of Hearts or doing volunteer work, doing social work, wala naman pong nag-uudyok sa inyo about this, right? This is actually your own volition that you wanted to help people, and it's actually just your initiative. Is that right, Miss Sandy?
yes.
Parang
Well,
initiative niyo po.
addition to this, Lay, excuse me, addition to this, I'm also part of Blessed Trinity Church here that I do volunteer as well.
Okay.
I help a lot here and there for our Filipino American Association here in Jacksonville, Florida as well.
Okay.
And also way back 2011, I was one of candidate Mrs. Philippine for Night of Rizal. So I have a
Wow.
lot of event as well. Yes, I have a lot of event as well, and of course I have Pika, that Filipino American that we contribute to help, and there we do caroling to doctor houses and all that, and I perform whatever donation we get. We help those children who we gonna send it to the school, and of course we do have like Santa Cruzan here in Jacksonville, Florida. So that's
Wow.
what we help little thing a lot.
I see, I see. So even if you're in Jacksonville, like how many years na po kayo sa Jacksonville?
In Jacksonville, total almost 18 years.
18 years.
Yes,
Right.
18 years in Jacksonville. That's because my husband is United States Navy. We moved to different countries. Where's my husband home port of duty, we moved there like Japan, Italy, and around state. You know, we go to Korea, uh, Hong Kong, Middle East,
Okay.
around the world, I would say.
Right, right. So very exciting. So meaning during those 18 years that you have been in Jacksonville, still you are very active in civic work, like you mentioned Santa Cruzan activities and also Filipino American communities wherein you actually are very active in civic work. So I guess with your volunteer work, it just spilled over, right,
Yes,
to helping Filipinos, especially those who are the less fortunate or underprivileged in the Philippines, or possibly most specifically in Cavite because you're a Caviteña, right?
right, right.
From Bacoor, Cavite. And then, can you describe your life? Because you mentioned that you actually grew up in Bacoor. Possibly it was more of like a simpler lifestyle before, right? When you were
Yes.
living in Bacoor. So, how would you describe your life before, like growing up in Bacoor, Cavite, before
All
you
right.
moved
Thank
to
you.
Jacksonville?
Okay, thank you for that beautiful question. All right. We are a big family. My mom raised us well, and then I lost my dad when I was 9 years old, and my mom really had a great and pure heart, faith with God, and that's the way how she raised us. And we do have a business in Zapote, Bacoor, Cavite. We help each other. My mom who really taught us a lot. Of course, going to church every Sunday, and then I don't have a lot of barkada because it's my choice to just around my family and how my parents want us, which is we have friends, don't get me wrong. But
Right.
because importantly to me is my family and of course my mother. So from there, I go to school. A lot of people who caught me here and there. However, I also reflect to my mind and my heart. Yes, I am truly Queen of Hearts because I put aside my own happiness, meaning to say, my mom the one who chose my husband for me.
Oh,
So, which is hindi naman ako nagkamali. You know, my husband's such a great guy. He treated me like a queen, you know. And then now I do realize that how important the parents, how important the mother guidance and love. My mom showed me the real love that she want me a great future, to have a great future, which is I have, thank God, even a special, I mean, even a simple way. So from Bacoor, I learned to be humble where my beginners, which is we are very simple. Probably our lifestyle there is like a middle class, I would say. And all I can say, I thank to my mom for all the great value that she taught me. And then coming here in United States, I always look up where I came from, especially how my mother, Mama Pauline Chavez, taught me. And here I am. I become more humble, more great person for the whole world, I would say.
I see. So, like growing up in a big family, you are the middle child.
I am the second to the youngest.
Second to the youngest.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, but I guess among the siblings, you're more or less the most successful. Can you say that
We
too?
are few are sibling that we are successful because we are few sibling that married with United States Navy.
Okay, okay. Like almost all of your siblings married someone from the US.
Not almost. It's like I would say the few of us.
I see, I see. Okay, and all right. So, and then from your life in Bacoor to your life in the US, can you describe your journey, ma'am? Like, uh, from 18 years old, you're now in your 50s, right? So, it's been a long journey. Like, were there challenges? Because, like, if you're a newcomer in the US, were there a lot of challenges? Were there struggles? Were there a lot of adjustments that you made, like coming from a small town in Bacoor, and then all of a sudden you're in Florida, in the big
Uh,
city?
that's a that's a beautiful question, and that's a great um. Wow, I love to come back for it. Well, honestly speaking, my life in Bacoor is just a simple but very memorable. When I migrate here in America, I don't have no struggle. All I miss my mom.
Okay.
I truly miss my mom. So every time, siguro it's not even 2 or 3 days, I could not imagine that I could not hear my mom voice. So I always contact my mom through long distance. Kahit medyo doon ko na lang nilalagay sa long distance yung mga sweldo ko para lang makausap ko ang mother ko. Ganyan po
Okay.
kamahal ang ako. So from there, I have a great life here in America. That's because I'm a military wife. Only I could say that I adjust so much when I was working in the bank. While in there, my husband is away from deployment and he was in the Middle East, and it's about more than a year. But
Okay.
it's not a struggle, I could say. I just say like, probably uh it's a adjustment moment. But however, that's because I have very strongly faith with God. I do pray and focus to my children, focus to my work, and then give support for my husband during those deployment time.
I see, I see. So that means when you went to the US, you had some struggles because you're like a solo parent because your husband is in the military. He is deployed in the war or with his work as a soldier or
Yes.
part of the military. I see. So, okay, so challenges. And now we go to the gift giving activities, right? So, I guess your parents, I'm sorry, your husband and your family as well, are they supporting you, or are they very supportive of your social work activities, or parang humahad lang po ba sila, or do they support you that it's okay to do this gift giving activities? Because usually hindi po siya parang it's a bit unique that someone with a big heart like you have a golden heart, na tumutulong sa tao. So it's very unique. So is your family supportive, or more or less parang they're trying to say na, or they're asking how come you're doing these things, or what's their take on that
Wow.
regarding?
Well, honestly speaking, my husband since day one, he support me every step the way that I plan. He always don't have no question with me, even though that especially right now, you know, when I told him that I'm going to do this special um what you call that, I'm gonna say for that. Of
New Year
course,
special?
this is a calling by God. That's what I want to say. You
Okay.
know. So I told my husband that, we are very blessed. Well, we are not like other people, but we are just simple family, I could say, but we are blessed compared, you know what I mean. So when I sit down and talk this to my behalf, he just, okay, mommy, let's do that. Is that make you happy? We'll support you, and I'm here behind you. And of course, my son, Aries, the Prince of Heart. So from there, we started to keep giving. Of course, started from Taal Volcano. And then Taal Volcano was January. And
Yeah.
supposedly, I'm going back to the Philippines around end of March last year,
Okay.
2020. I had the plane ticket already and all that. That's because of this pandemic. So we have to go ahead and cancel, which is no way for me to go over there because it's totally canceled. They cancel all the flight. So that's the reason why I won't be able to go to Philippines. And of course, it's come on. So however, from there, I have that 27 balikbayan bags already. I sent it.
Wow.
LBC. Yes, 27. Okay. But the other place I already sent. Okay. So for 17 balikbayan box is going to Batangas only to help to Taal eruption right there. So from there, March second week, if I'm not mistaken, or third week, we started, I hear about locking down in the Philippines. And I
Yeah.
don't realize how hard it is. You
Yeah.
just stay home and all that, no people, no work, no pay, and all that. So I started like, wow, I could not believe, and I could not sleep. These people, I was thinking, there's no food on their table, even load on their cell phone just to reach out their family. So
Okay.
from there, I started to begin like having a show, and then whatever money I have in my bank, I give it to whoever needs. Even in the one in Baguio, I help them. The parents, they don't have no medicine, they don't have no uh, oxygen for her dad. I send money to buy medicine and all that, and of course, few babies that even name it after me
Yeah.
because I help them even to buy small small thing, you know. So such a great opportunity that God has, put me in this situation right now, which is I am very thankful. He chose me one of his servant, and accordingly, it's amazing. I have to go ahead and withdraw my little savings in order for me to help the best I can around the Philippines from the USA. And then now I'm doing here and there lumpia and pancit order. And then I have a lot of neighbors, friends who come to my house, even call me, bring donation. There's a few friends of me come to my house. They deliver 2 or 3 times truck of toys. And then Mr. Rodney Kapunan, who come to my house, bring me a whole isang
Oh.
van na ano, damit, mga
Wow.
sapat, mga damit. And then there's a lot, you know.
So
So
these are Filipino Americans or Filipino immigrants
I would
in
say it like both. We have both. But
Filipino immigrants.
yes, Filipino immigrant. Well, I would say it we are US citizen. And
Okay.
then
Okay.
there's a lot of American neighbors and friends also who provide their kindness and generosity in order for me to spread our kindness to all over provinces in the Philippines from the USA.
Okay, that's very interesting. And actually, I guess a lot of people really appreciate, especially Filipinos who are benefiting from your social work or volunteer work. And you're very unique. You're not like a lot of people. So, talagang nakaka-attract ng attention, especially those parang selfless activities right? And I usually there are like mga associations or Rotary Club, the Lions Club. Those are the like organizations doing these kinds of activities. But in your case, you're the one who's initiating this volunteer work, and then the others, the sponsors or those who wish to donate, actually go to your house, right?
Yes.
To help as well. So I guess you are actually like a model, inspiring a lot of your Filipinos in the U.S., also Filipino Americans or Filipino immigrants as well, or green card holders who are actually doing well in the U.S. and still they remember helping the people in the Philippines, especially the less fortunate. So talagang it's really very inspiring. Your life is really very inspiring to a lot of people. So I chose here we only have 10 more minutes. Ayan, nakalagay sa Zoom 10 more minutes. Enough.
Okay.
Ayan. So, Nam, can you like say your upcoming projects so that the sponsors or the people who wish to donate also to help you with your project can also help you. Like ano yung naka-line up po, what are your projects for year 2021 starting from January, Feb, March?
Yeah, okay. All right. Again, thank you so much. And to all people who watch with me right now with Miss Kalani, uh, thank you and God bless to each and of us. Okay. So my my advocacy is simply like again to love our parents, to respect, and to be kind to one another, and of course, prayer is the best. So now, wow, Lord, thank you. My first gift giving, the lovely Sandy, the Queen of Hearts show in America with my uh, admin around Philippines is Quiapo.
Chapo
Quiapo
Church.
po ang ating first gift giving dyan itong 2021. And I'm going to go to every churches. Every church in around Philippines the best I could. But prior to that, I've been sending a lot of LBC boxes in different provinces. If I'm not mistaken, 22 to 25 provinces I have been sending the balikbayan box to share to their less fortunate family all over Philippines. So, um, I have I have 20 more LBC to send it to Philippines. But I'm still gonna go ahead and choose more places, more provinces that I could visual that they really needed the most. So
Right.
last year, I had Cavite. I had Marikina, Tondo, Quezon City, Caloocan, Las Piñas, Muntinlupa, Cainta, Rizal, uh, Batanes, Cagayan de Oro, Cebu, Bohol, Leyte, Baguio,
Wow.
and Bicol. And now my planning is, as I mentioned, first for this year is 2021 is Quiapo Basilica po ng ating mahal na Sareno diyan po sa Manila. And
Okay.
then planning to go to Baclaran, Antipolo, whatever they need. And of course, yung mga nasalanta po ng bagyo diyan sa Marikina, I already sent balikbayan box there. And of course, in Naik, I already sent balikbayan box there. So
Okay.
don't worry, a lot of places I'm going. So I'm looking forward to send also in Zamboanga and Palawan and different
Wow.
provinces as well. Yes.
Okay. Well, I hope God will really bless you for all your good works, Miss Lovely Sandy. And yes, it's a good thing that you're up to date sa mga news and information here in the Philippines, like typhoon, storms, which actually had a lot of victims. And si Miss Lovely Zandy with all your social work, with all your volunteer work, you're always willing to help. So it's really um, well appreciated by the Filipinos whom you are helping. So thank you very much also for your time that you gave me tonight, ma'am. And hopefully we can have part two or part three maybe in the future, right? And I just wish you good luck with all your projects for the whole year of 2021, and hopefully a lot of Filipinos will also benefit for
Right,
all
that's
your
right.
projects. And
Of
I
course, I would like to say thank you as well to you and to all my admin around Philippines, and of course to all my mentors in Bacoor National High School there in Bacoor, Cavite. And of course, I would like to say thank you to, late Kapitan Perdi Francisco in Ligaswan, Bacoor, Cavite. He's the first person who helped my advocacy in Cavite. And right now, of course,
okay.
Kapitan Ernie Mateo and Kagawad Alvin Alcaparas. Thank you to Rudel and Shady Moranan and Cooper. Talagang they're supported on me and Imelda Parado. Thank you to you all, my admin.
Okay, okay. And you mentioned also, because we're also going to feature this for my FB page, super awesome, healthy
Sure.
lifestyle. Healthy tips naman, like tips on how to keep healthy, how to keep young, how to be as gorgeous as you. What are your tips?
Thank you. All right. First of all, I always say this again and again. Main thing for me, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I close my eyes. Uh, Prayers. That's the best
Yes.
thing. Leave it to God in our daily basis. And of course, secondly is we have to love ourselves and to respect ourselves in order for us to provide to someone else.
Right.
And thirdly, maging mabuti po sa kapwa, and it will reflect to our personality. And of course, we have to taking care ourselves. We have to take the vitamin. We have to go to the gym if we could, or just walking around your neighborhood. And of course, what I do every morning is like eating fruits.
Eating fruits, yes.
Yes. And drink a
Healthy,
lot of
healthy
water.
food.
Uh-huh. But for me, mainly, you have to have a clean heart to others.
Right,
That's the
right.
main thing.
Ayan. So thank you very much, Miss Sandy, and I hope to see you soon. May God bless you with all your projects and hopefully more success, more good wishes for all your projects and for all your good works.
Yes. And I would like to say my special gratitude to Mr. Rocky Tulpo, sir. Happy New Year and God bless your heart. And I hope we can work together. Mine is little, yours the biggest one, but God is there for us to support and guide us. Again, everyone, this is yours lovely ZENDY CHAVEZ, the Queen of Hearts show in America. Maraming salamat po. Hopefully to share us to your YouTube channel, lovely Zendy Chavez with Kalani, of course.
Kalina.
And thank you to all our supporter, to our prayers. And please, prayer is the best, especially this time.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much and God bless you, Miss Sandy. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
your time.
Melanie.
Bye.
Thank you. God bless. God bless Philippines from the USA. Salamat po.